If you've decided to use Storyboard That for your tip number 1, you're going to go to storyboardthat.com. And then from there, you can either create an account, or if you want, you can just go straight to create a storyboard. If you don't create an account, though, you will not be able to save the storyboard that you make. So once you're here, it starts you off with a blank storyboard. You all need to have one that is either 3 to 6 frames long. If you want to add some, you can go down to the bottom and click Add Cells, and then choose how big you want it. Keep in mind, some of the features require a premium account, so you can only have so many cells before they tell you you need to go to the paid version, which you guys do not need to do. So I'm going to update my storyboard to show that I've chosen 6 cells. The first thing you want to do is scenery. Anytime you want to add scenery to a cell, you go up top, you can pick which one you want. So let's say I wanted to pick here. I can just drag it down and drop it in the cell that you want it to apply to. Then you can actually change some of the color schemes. If you need to add characters, up at the top, click characters, and they actually have it sorted into different categories. And just like with the scenery, you just drag and drop whichever character you want. If you need to resize it, select your character, and then you can drag and adjust to change the size. You can also change the pose, color scheme, a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to walk you through that right now. Next, if you need to add text, which you're probably going to want to, they have a couple of different options. You can do something like this where it's just a box that you would type in. Again, you can resize it just like with the characters and drag to place it. You can change your font size, your font, underlined, all that stuff. If you choose something and then decide later that you don't want it, if you select it, you can click the red X and it will delete it. Anytime you need to undo something, if you go down to the bottom, just click undo and it will come back. So take some time to play around with all the features. Make sure that you keep your audience in mind. So you guys are doing this as if you're presenting this to your future classroom. So make sure that you're using age-appropriate vocabulary, that it's interesting and exciting for your future students. Once you are finished, if you just created the storyboard without making an account, you can skip this step and you'll just take a screenshot and upload it to Canvas. But if you made an account, what you want to do is click Save and then give it a title. So I'll call this W200 Tip Number 1 Self Introduction. And then I'm going to save my storyboard. And then after that, when I get to my storyboard here, so you can see this is my completed version, although yours will have a lot more detail, I want to go ahead and take a screenshot of this, and then I would upload it to Canvas.